Hey guys, Dmitry is here, and today we are testing KuKirin G2 Master, probably one of the cheapest dual motor scooters on the market. Yes, you heard me right. The G2 Master is a dual 1000 watt motor scooter that costs just $1,000 and according to the website has a 60 km/h top speed and a range of 70 to 80 km. Sounds amazing, but of course we will test those claims later in the video. We have already reviewed the KuKirin G2 Max, the younger brother of the G2 Master, and we're very impressed with the quality. So right now we can't wait to see what G2 Master is capable of. Let's go!
Guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to see more in-depth electric vehicle reviews. And by the way, you can support our channel by using the affiliate links and the promo code. Check the links in the description.
So the scooter comes with a charger, manual, multi-tool, pump and disc brake lock. Yes, it comes with a disc brake lock because for some reason KuKirin decided to have the scooter without regular key ignition.
This means you just need to press the on-off button to start the scooter. Personally, it doesn't bother me because I don't often need to leave it alone unsecured. Also, it takes less time to turn it on and off. And you won't lose your keys because you literally don't have them. But if you really need that extra security, then the disc lock will do the job. It's usually used by the cyclists and is an even better choice than the key ignition because no one would be physically able to carry it away. Write down in the comments what do you think of it.
Of course, the design is a matter of taste, but just look at this scooter. I think that KuKirin really nailed it.
The shapes are modern, they look really cool, and the electric scooter is mostly painted in black with some orange parts. So in 2024 it really looks stylish and certainly stands out among the other scooters in a similar price range. To be honest, I personally like the whole G lineup by KuKirin. It has basic lights here, it has integrated deck lights in the front and in the back, it has front and tail light, turn lights and brake light. And what I really like is the KuKirin logo lights on the sides of the scooter. It has just one color, which is blue, but it certainly looks in harmony with the rest of the design. It's also worth noting that all of those lights are extremely powerful, which is not typical for similar scooters. So even on a sunny day, there is no way car drivers won't see your turn signals.
When you look at the handlebars, the first thing you see is this large display right in the middle. It has great visibility even in direct sunlight. It shows you all the necessary data like your current speed, overall range, battery charge, gears and more. On the left side we see turn signals, a horn and the light switch button. On the right side there is a mode button that allows you to switch between single and dual motors and the power button. By long pressing the power button you can switch it on and off, and by short pressing you switch between gears. The handle grips are made of rubber and they feel really firm, and as you can see they don't twist during your ride.
The scooter features plug-and-play components, making it super easy to swap parts when needed. There is one more hidden feature that we want to tell you about. Just imagine when you ride with no speed limiter set and a policeman stops you to check your scooter in a country where the maximum allowed speed is 25 km/h. In this case, by pressing a special combination, you can quickly set your G2 Master to a maximum of 25 km/h. First you need to hold the brake lever and while holding, double-click the power button until the screen starts flashing. That's it. Now the max speed of the scooter is set to 25 km/h and the policeman can do nothing but wish you a safe journey. Now let's compare how it accelerates when using single and dual motors. As you can see, there is a huge difference. If you have been using single motor scooters all the time, then you will really feel the torque and difference in acceleration. Of course, it doesn't have the same torque as scooters for 2K, but for 1K you can't wish for more. The G2 Master features a 52-volt 20.8 Ah battery and can go up to 70 km on a single charge. We did our own range test in real-world conditions where I mostly rode the scooter in mixed second and third gears. We rode on different surfaces and during the ride I stopped and accelerated many times. Before the battery died, I managed to get 40 km, which is quite similar to G2 Max. Actually, this is quite an impressive result, and keep in mind that riding it in mixed first and second gears would significantly increase your range. So in other words, in order to go further, you have to ride slower. As simple as that.
Right now it's time for the most interesting part of the video, the speed test. Actually, we don't believe the numbers that the scooter's display shows, so we are going to use our own GPS device to get the precise speed. Let's go!
We did a couple of runs and the maximum speed I managed to hit was 38 miles per hour or 61 kilometers per hour. Actually, it's a great result. However, the consistent max speed despite the weather and other conditions varies between 34 to 36 miles per hour. To be honest, I generally feel more comfortable riding scooters at around 31 miles per hour, as it feels more safer for me, especially in the city.
Unfortunately, G2 Master doesn't have hydraulic suspension, but those springs here do their job pretty well. So the best way to check its riding comfort and off-road capabilities is by riding it in really harsh conditions. So let's go and do the off-road test.
We were already impressed with the off-road capabilities of the G2 Max. And because of the dual motor, the G2 Master performs even better. It comes with 10-inch off-road pneumatic tires, which improves your experience when riding off-road. Considering the fact that it's not an off-road scooter, it still shows great results on forest and off-road terrains. As you can see, there are no obstacles for the G2 Master. The only thing is that the deck could be a bit longer, because quite often I had to put my feet on the footrest, but because it has the right angle, it feels quite comfortable when using it for a long time. When testing the build quality, we usually check the construction of the scooter and the materials used. The G2 Master is made of thick metal and feels very robust. As soon as you start riding, you don't feel any wobble, shakes or loose parts. It feels really firm. Same as with the G2 Max, it has thread locker on every screw to prevent them from loosening. So if you compare it to other similar scooters within the same price range, the build quality here is really on a high level.
So right now let's talk about the brakes. Those are the regular disc brakes, not hydraulic ones, but the same story as with the suspension, do their job pretty well. And if you look at those brake levers, they have this finger rubber support that improve your grip while braking. So right now let's go and do a brake test. The brakes are totally fine, really sharp brakes.
In comparison to single motor scooters like G2 Max, G2 Master has impressive hill climbing capabilities. For some reason, the website claims that it can manage hills up to 20 degrees. But believe me, it can manage even steeper hills. We tested that. Just check this hill. I failed climbing it, but just look at the slope. If it was made of concrete, I would probably manage to get on top. It can easily manage hills with 30 degrees or even more. In comparison with single motor scooters, it's like night and day. For your daily commute, this level of hill climbing is more than enough.
The good thing about G2 Master is that you have adjustable stem. Actually, you have free height position, so it all depends on your preferences. If you're a taller guy, you might want to have it in higher position. So the folding mechanism is really convenient on the G2 Master. To fold the stem, you first need to unscrew this knob here and then pull this thing outward. The only thing you have to keep in mind is the stem has to be in the highest position. Otherwise, you won't be able to lock the stem to the deck. The weight of the G2 Master is 33 kilograms, it's pretty much lightweight, so you would be able to carry it for the short distances and even put it in the trunk of your car. In comparison to other dual motor scooters within the same price range, the G2 Master is pretty much lightweight and is much more portable.
The charging time of the G2 Master is 10 to 11 hours, but thanks to its range, I don't believe your battery would be depleted every single time you ride the scooter, so usually it would take less time to recharge. By the way, I really like the position of the charging port, it's right on top rather than on the side of the deck, so it's very comfortable to use. The scooter has the IP54 rating, which means it protects against most dust and water splashing from many angles. Riding it in the rain should be completely fine, but still it's better to avoid that no matter what scooter you are riding. It features a rubber deck. Maybe it's not as grippy as the grip tape, but it's easy to clean, it looks good and still provides a decent level of grip. The overall quality of the G2 Master is superb. It's fast enough, well built and comfortable to use. The power that you get from those two 1000 watt motors is incredible. Yes, some features might be better, like having hydraulic suspension or a nap, but don't forget that its price is just $1,000 and it's impossible to fit everything in. You would need to sacrifice something. In my opinion, this scooter is worth every penny. If you are looking for a cheap and fast electric scooter that has dual motors and great build quality, then the G2 Master is the right pick.
That's it guys, we hope you enjoyed our review. Subscribe to our channel if you want to see more useful videos like this. Ride safe and see you next time.